cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the USC Trojans offense will take the field first. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now, and I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most, and that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Buckeyes offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. RPO complete to open the drive. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Caught In the backfield, it's Shaw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Touchdown, Southern Cal! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Northwestern has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since the walk with a send-off, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Wisconsin. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to pass on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's knocked down. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it on the sneak. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Quick release by the QB. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State in the past several years, going back 10 years probably.
There he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the point after is good. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Hold and finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He's got it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's McLeod. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down. Leaves it with the back. Spins away from the defender. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. The quarterback will keep it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. Inside the 35. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Back to pass. He wants it all. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And, Dave, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's off. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. The Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Completes it in the middle. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
The play action fake. It's complete on the right side. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Clay. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires and picked off. Touchdown, Trojans. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about a game-changing play for this defense, stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it's a final now and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. SMU rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week.
The give on the option.
One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in, it's Hawkins. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this game.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. To the air on 1st down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets it out fast. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. And the Trojans have this offense rolling. Wants to throw again. Grabbed behind the line. It's McLeod. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Give to the back. Nice move to keep running. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Shaw. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. From the gun, give on the inside. Break. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown USC! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 72 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. It's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught, it's Hawkins. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. They're working that left side. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. The offense will quickly use the timeout. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going for it all. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play after play after play.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds the tight end. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups where you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
The Trojans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hawkins. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Turning it on. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
The Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Power football with the run. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Safe completion on the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. trying play action. Caught behind the line. It's McLeod. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looking to throw on third. Caught near the sticks. It's Shaw. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's McLeod.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Fires to the big fella. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. On the run, it's McLeod. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Quick release on the RPO. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They'll try the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Touchdown, Trojans! And they add 6 more to more with that trip to the house.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Northwestern is just getting blown off the field right now, and it may continue to get worse before it gets better. If it gets better. What a shocker today in Evanston. They're trailing by 15 to Wisconsin. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab deep. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Running to Green. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play. They might might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Leaves it with the back. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. The Buckeyes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Coates. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff to the lone back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. It's complete to the left. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Trojans have their offense in high gear. Unloads quickly. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a 1st down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hawkins. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Just keeps slinging it. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Buckeyes are in the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. From the gun. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he tacks on the extra point. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
There he goes. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. And the Trojans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Leaves it with the running back. Touchdown, Trojans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Northwestern is just getting blown off the field right now, and it may continue to get worse before it gets better. If it gets better. What a shocker today in Evanston. They're trailing by 22 to Wisconsin. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. him downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Nice move to pick up yardage.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to throw deep right side. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Quick completion to the right. That will be the final play as the clock strikes zero here. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today. I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like,